so I'm going to show you guys how to add a vendor into the back end of Magento through advanced permissions. Then that'll give the vendor the ability to go in and add a item to a category that is not listed on the front end of the website. You guys can then review it and then add it to any categories that you would wish to have it placed to. And then it also gives the vendor the ability to, if you add their products to that vendor category, they can manipulate and make changes to it at that time too. So you would log in with your normal password into the back end of Magento. Once you're in, what we'll want to do is you want to go to System, and we'll go to Permissions and Roles. So what we'll see here is we'll see that we've got administrators, which would be anyone at Airline, and then we'll start making additional roles for the different vendors. So for example, I made one for 180 Snacks. What you can do is you can duplicate this role. You put your password in here and then hit duplicate and then change the name. At that point, the only thing you have to do then is go into categories and then go down to, sorry, there's a lot of categories, go down to vendors and select the vendor that is listed here. So you'll want to also go to, sorry, missed a step. You'll want to, before you do that, you'll want to go to Manage Categories. So Catalog, Manage Categories, and add a new category underneath Vendor. So you could probably go through this list, find all your vendors, add them all in ahead of time, and set these up. Once that's complete, then you'll want to add a customer, or sorry, add a vendor in the back end. The way you do that, once the role is set, is you'll want to go back into the system. You want to go to permissions and users. In the users section, you want to add a new one. You can just add it however you want. I would just name it the vendor. Add new vendor. Add all the information that you in, so your password, their new passwords, and then before you finish, you have to make sure you go to that role being the vendor. Then, once that's all said and done, then you're complete for that vendor and you can send the information over. And in the next video, I'll show you how to show the vendor how to add products in.